Hello guys, and welcome into a complete guide on every releasing LEGO Star Wars set in the summer of 2025. Today we have so much new information, so if you guys do enjoy, smash like, make sure to comment your thoughts down once you're done watching, and subscribe to the channel. With all of that out of the way, let's jump right in. So over the past couple of days, we got official reveals for the June 1st sets, and for one of the July 1st sets, being the buildable B1 Battle Droid. That is a really good B1 Battle Droid build, of course with the Stap Speeder as well. That set should be coming in at $130, and I'm sure you know all of the prices for the June 1st sets already. The June 1st wave is looking pretty solid, even though none of the sets are above $25. And I think it'll be a great filler wave for people who get a little tired of waiting for July and August sets. It'll be great for people who want to spend a little bit of money in June. And sadly, there are a lot of price increases as well, which we will cover today. Alright, so let's start from the top, starting off with the 75413. This is said to be a turbo tank. It was previously rumored to be a UT-80, and this one used to be $150. Now with the price increases with the tariffs, it will be $160. Should be coming in with around 813 pieces, and 4 minifigures I believe was the previous count, with Ki-Adi-Mundi, Commander Bacara, and just 2 Galactic Marines. I'll be honest, 2 is better than none, but 2 is usually the amount of clones we get in a battle pack, and so this is pretty much the same amount of minifigures we get in a battle pack along with the Commander and a Jedi. Not only that, but the turbo tank itself is said to be very, very small, the smallest version of any turbo tank we've seen in minifig size. And it's a bit of a bummer because a lot of people have really been hopeful for a turbo tank over the past couple of years, and looks like we're getting one, except this one will be very small, undersized, and extremely overpriced at nearly 20 cents per piece. Alright, next up we have the 75414 Rebuild the Galaxy Snow Speeder. This is going to be a Hot Rod themed snow speeder coming in at $55, and it will include 3 minifigures, one of them being a green Duros minifigure, hopefully a new Duros minifigure we haven't seen in a long time from LEGO, so that'll be exciting, along with the 2 Greebling brothers from Rebuild the Galaxy. It's awesome to finally be getting a new snow speeder after about 5-6 years since the last one, and LEGO will hopefully not disappoint. 350 pieces is a good amount for them to make a decent sized snow speeder. Sadly, $55 is really expensive for the amount that you're getting, and I will not be surprised when this one hits sale shelves within just a couple of months after release. Especially for the fact that it is not going to be a white and gray snow speeder. It's in fact going to be a red and yellow, I believe, is the current rumor for the color scheme of this snow speeder. Next up is a large set for the summer. This one will be a $200 75417 ATST. Should be coming in with 1,513 pieces, and it will likely include 1 or 2 minifigures, probably just an ATST driver, except maybe Chewbacca if LEGO chooses to give the fans an extra minifigure. This will definitely be a fun addition to what is filled with a lot of playsets. The Summer Wave has tons of playsets. This is going to be a nice addition as an 18+ set. We haven't seen an ATST in around 3.5 years now, and it's nice to get an updated version of a large-scale one that I believe the last time we saw a large ATST at this size was around 2007. We also have a large update on the rumor of the 75430 buildable Ewok. This Ewok build will include 1,010 pieces, along with a price tag of $120, which is a $30 increase from the previous rumor of a $90 Ewok. I'm not sure why this one is going up so high, up to $120, but I do think that LEGO maybe had the initial price at around 100 or 110, and so 120 isn't that much more than the original price. This one is also going to be a retailer exclusive, probably to Target or Lego.com, so leaks will probably be a little harder to come across before it does release. Next up is the long-awaited 75431 StarCore Battle Pack. This one was said to be $40. Now we know it's going to be $45. Yup, a $45 battle pack that we've actually already seen a leaked image of. Sadly, I can't show it, but I'm sure you can find it somewhere on Reddit perhaps. And this battle pack is really nothing special. It doesn't feel like much more than what we saw in the 2020 501st battle pack, yet here we are 5 years later with a $15 price increase. Now, we don't know just yet if these will have cloth waist capes or cloth commas or cloth pauldrons or anything like that. Probably not in the way that LEGO has been trending. I don't expect anything special from these clone troopers. They'll probably just have printed accessories and all that stuff, and there is just a couple of small side builds and an ATRT. everything that you would expect from a battle pack, but sadly this battle pack will be $45, nearly $50. Give it a year or two and it will have $50 battle packs, and then in 10 years we might have $100 battle packs, and people will continue to buy them until LEGO makes them so expensive that practically nobody can afford them. Alright, now after that is another Clone Wars set, being the 75432 V19 Torrent. This one was previously rumored to be $60, it is now rumored to be coming in at $65. However, with 567 pieces, this isn't that bad of a deal. We are actually getting 3 minifigures. All 3 will probably be brand new, being Asajj Ventress, which is great to finally get back after 10 years. Same with Obi-Wan Kenobi, he'll be an updated Clone Wars version, and I'm really excited to get him. And finally, we're getting a new, rumored to be a Phase 1 clone pilot, a minifigure we haven't seen in a long time from LEGO, so long overdue on that. Don't expect much from the V19 build, however, it will probably be very small with just about 560 pieces, and it will probably be around the same size as the ARC 170. Coming in after that is the 75433 playset version of Jango Fett Starship. With 707 pieces, this one will stay at $70 for the time being, and it includes 3 minifigures, one of which being a brand new Kaminoan, and then Jango Fett and Boba Fett, both of which we saw in this past May's UCS Jango Fett Slave 1, so we don't know yet if these are reused or the same versions of the minifigures. I'm not too sure. I would love for them to be reused because I can't afford the UCS version of the Slave 1, and this will definitely be a good way for people to get those minifigures at a much cheaper cost. And the build will probably be just a little bigger than the 2021 Boba Fett Starship, so don't expect a very large build, even though the set is going to be $70 American dollars. Coming in after that is the 75434 buildable K2SO. We've actually seen an official reveal for this set, and it looks really good. I am a big fan of this. We're also getting that same K2SO minifigure that we saw in this past May's Ewing, and this looks like a great buildable character and a fantastic addition to the buildable droid lineup that is expanding a lot this year with the buildable Chopper, the buildable B1 battle droid, and now K2SO. And finally, the very last rumored set for the summer of 2025. This is going to be possibly the best set for the summer as well, the 75435 Clone Wars Separatist MTT. Now this MTT is going to include a couple of fan favorite minifigures along with a massive price tag of $160 with 976 pieces. This again is very bad price per piece, similar to what we saw, but not as bad as what we saw in this Turbo Tank rumor that we covered earlier in the video. The minifigures, however, are said to include Commander Bly and Aayla Secura, along with around 10 battle droids. Sadly, there is no word yet if those 10 battle droids will include any special droids such as commander droids or pilot droids or anything like that. Probably just 10 generic battle droids that we all have so many of. But that aside, I think that this will be a great version of the MTT. It'll probably be around the same size as the 2014 version, which is not that bad considering that LEGO has been downscaling a lot of sets over the past few years, and so this will totally be a fan favorite with Clone Wars fans and with prequel fans in general to be getting Commander Bly, who will go super well with the rumored 327th battle pack. And that is all for the summer rumors. We're also getting an $80 holiday AT-AT. This one has around, I believe, 700 or 600 pieces. I don't remember too much, and I think it has a holiday AT-AT driver as the one minifigure. So a very fun addition to the summer wave. This one should be coming in October as well. So a couple months after the August releases, and that's going to go alongside with the UCS Death Star, which I'll cover in a later video. Hopefully my next video will be about the UCS Death Star, but thank you guys so much for the recent support. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you so much for stopping by.